You're listening to Left Up the Valley 2.0, Atheist, Skeptic, and Humanist Radio.
All right, I guess it's time for another brilliant moment.
Yeah, brought to you by religion.
Woohoo! I think it's probably one of my favorite segments.
Right, so this one's
I know, but there's just something about another brilliant moment.
right.
It's a nice pick-me-up after I usually, depress everybody.
Laughing. I don't know. Lately, I've been laughing a lot at Fuentes too. So, anyway,
Right. Yeah. Yeah, it is a good juxtaposition, I think, from the really terrible, like where you got to get depressed for a second. Now we get to laugh at them. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
So
yeah.
It's kind of fun.
We get angry at Bigot of the Week, and then we come to another brilliant moment, and we laugh and laugh because they're so.
That's right. And most of them are bigots too, so it kind of works out.
It does, absolutely.
So this week we got probably, and I hate to say it, but this is probably one of my favorite shows now. It's the Elijah List. It's just nonstop action. It's hilarious. If you ever want to hate watch something, watch the Elijah List. It's great.
That's the one with Mr. Potato Head, right?
Yeah.
Yes. And he's got Johnny Enlow on this time. Just him, not his wife. That's the silent lady that stands in the background and waves and smiles. She's not there this week.
Johnny Enlow, did we see this guy before?
Yeah, you'll recognize him when you see him.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. And he's found a major connection. Now, this is going to blow your fucking mind. All right.
Oh.
He found a connection between the scores and and I believe it's the Super Bowl that he's talking about. But he found a connection, and it proves that the election was stolen.
Was rigged.
Yeah.
Oh my God!
Because of the scores of football, which we all know are completely decided by the elites. So,
I quit the podcast.
I don't want to live on this planet anymore.
Yeah, I quit Earth.
I quit the country.
This is broadcasting radio waves in a way. So if any alien nation picks this up,
We're sorry. Please pick us up.
That's right.
Over this.
Take us with you. Don't fly over us laughing, please.
That's right. We can all go live with you on Ego, and just hang out there.
So we got a video of this, that Brent is about to play.
Here we go.
Brent's
Oh,
doing.
got it. Oh, there we go.
The Cincinnati Bengals almost won with a 75-yard touchdown play that was made possible by a face mask. Should have been a penalty.
Okay, I'm pressing pause here.
Did he say?
If we need to, I can share my screen. So it's a face mask. What's up?
I'm just gonna remove this and get you to add it, Brent.
Add your.
Oh, okay.
You add the video
and then let me try it again. Okay, let's go from right here.
Oops.
What happened?
Where'd the screen go? Oh, someone took it away from the stream.
Oh, wait, here we go. Let me try it one more time.
It must have been me.
See that the Cincinnati Bengals, they're throwing the ball. The receiver grabs the face mask of the defender, essentially throws him to the ground with it, and the referees don't call it. And they got a touchdown, and that almost won the game for the Cincinnati Bengals. A face mask.
Wow.
Illegal use of hands on the face mask.
Illegal use of face masks. So
and so a defender was pulled down. If you look at
hold on. I'm gonna pause, let this buffer a little bit, and ask the question. Yeah. So are the football players wearing like masks underneath their helmets or something?
No, that he's talking about the helmet. It's an illegal grabbing the helmet, right? But of course he's trying to equate that with illegal face mask stuff, because that factors into his narrative there, right? And this is all such like hindsight bias like crazy. I mean, I've never seen hindsight bias quite this obvious.
It is quite known in football. I'm not exactly sure, but I believe you're not supposed to. But the kind of little grill they have in front of their face, that sometimes the guy will grab that, which in other words, you get the helmet essentially, and you can pull down the guy's head, right?
And that's what he's saying happened.
Yes.
Yeah.
But he keeps calling it a face mask because he's an idiot.
Because he needs to sell that to be the narrative,
Yeah,
Does
exactly.
Does he want us to stop having football players with helmets?
Even Steve Schultz at this point is looking at this saying, "You got to be kidding me."
Yeah, he's got.
They won. Who won? They won, right? The Bengals. I don't even watch football. I don't know.
I don't either. I did watch that game, but yeah, I don't even recall. I wasn't paying attention.
Let's hit play again here.
It's a Super Bowl. I don't know.
Get the numbers there. Again, we're trying to do this slow enough where you can write it down, and if not, you can listen to it again. The Bengals,
make sure to write this down, guys.
For the game had 305 or 306 yards. To trying to find out the official numbers. 305 or 306. The losing team, the Bengals, had that many yards. Well, 75 of those yards came from that illegal play. That it should have been. People were tweeting all over the place. Coaches, sports stars, all over. It's like, how can the referees miss that? How do they miss that? How do they miss that? Everybody saw the pulling of the face mask, and so on their totals for the game, it shows 305 yards, but it should just be 220 yards because those 75 yards should not have counted as that. So what's the coordination? Well, the man who sits in the White House right now, he won allegedly with 305 electoral votes.
Oh, wow.
The same, and there is using of a face mask, illicit use of face mask in order to put him there. So you see, in a very nuanced way, this game was telling us what had been taking place, how the enemy tried to use face masks in order to defeat who was supposed to win. So that's
point of order.
Number one.
Point of order, 330 yards. Or 230 yards. I'm sorry, 230 yards. His math is off.
Oh, no. No shit, really?
I'm pretty
my
sure.
good
Now I gotta check it.
What?
Okay.
So, let me get this straight. So President Biden cheated, and he won by a certain number of electoral votes in the electoral college, and somehow
The number of electoral votes of 305 equals 305 yards, and so
in the
therefore,
Super Bowl.
and the
the
75
Illuminati-
yards are supposedly illegal, and so therefore 75 of the electoral votes must have been illegal.
Yeah, and so the Illuminati's trying to tell us this somehow this convoluted way via some football game.
See,
I mean,
Brett, this
everybody
is
knows that God.
segment.
Everybody knows that God's prophecies work through the numbers on the Super Bowl game. Everybody knows that from the scores,
I'm a
right?
huge
That's
Super Bowl fan, obviously. Obviously.
not
a fan of
hindsight
math.
bias at all. That's just
Definitely not a fan of math. I have the calculation to prove it. It's 230.
yeah. So he didn't even have the numbers right.
My God, are you fucking
Oh
kidding me?
man.
This cannot get dumber than this. Oh my God.
Don't
God.
give them a goal,
Great.
Kevin. Don't give them a goal.
Right,
Oh.
give him a goal.
Oh,
Oh God, I'm laughing so hard. I think my stomach hurts.
God, I wish I could look at reality this way and just always be like, "Oh, that's the same number that was over there, and that's the same." It's a prophecy.
my
That's
God,
what it is. It's a prophecy.
Crap.
Jeff Goldblum is looking at this, wondering how he came up with this.
Yeah. It's like the number 23. It's just like going
Insane.
crazy. Oh, it's so funny.
Oh God.
oh, I can't
Wow.
believe this. I can't believe this guy. Oh my God. Of all the- this is beyond what I can even imagine. Of all the convoluted ways to try to take a look at life, that somehow Oh God, no.
Yeah,
I
it's just
know a lot of people like to look at numerology and they like to see, oh, these numbers kind of match.
Yeah.
Therefore, ergo coincidence, ergo that has some kind of influence on the world.
Yeah.
But to think that a football game that's played a year and a half
But they still think the election was stolen.
after an election somehow.
it's a face mask. Illegal use of face mask.
Which isn't even the same mask.
It's a helmet, dude. Like what are you doing?
Technically, face guard.
Yeah, face
Yeah,
guard.
Helmet.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But you know what? Even if let's say the football player had a mask underneath his face guard, which he might have, right?
Doubtful, but yeah.
But so what? So what does that prove?
Nothing.
It doesn't. God, this
Nothing,
is
yeah.
so stupid.
Thank you
Just-
for the
This is
laugh. That was
beyond
great.
stupid. Oh my God! All right, so let's take a quick pause. Thanks, Bradley.
Yeah, no problem.
Yeah.
And when we'll be back, we'll be with our friend David Fitzgerald, and we'll be talking about the history of Mormonism. So stay with us.
Ooh, fun.